Hey, in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing and demonstrating the Sadowsky RSD Metroline 21 fret vintage JJ bass and discussing if this bass should be put in the trash can or not. I'll see you inside the video. Hey guys, it's James here from eBassGuitar, and before we hit the review content today, I've got something super exciting to share with you guys. We are giving away this Sadowsky bass. So if you'd like to be in with a chance of winning this bass and become the proud new owner of this, make sure you click the link which is in the description below to find out how you can enter. Let's crack on with the review. So for those of you who followed the eBassGuitar YouTube channel for a while, you will know that I've used one bass on about 80% of these videos, and that is my Sadowsky Metro PJ. It's safe to say I'm a massive fan of these basses. So there have been some exciting changes over at Sadowsky HQ. Roger Sadowsky has teamed up with Warwick to create 3 levels of basses, which I'm going to explain for you right now. The top level of bass is Roger Sadowsky's NYC boutique basses made in his workshop in New York City. These have all of the custom options. So if you're looking for an instrument which has block inlays, a figure top, chamber bodies, anything you can think of within reason, this is where you want to go. These basses start off at around about $5,500, and they're used by guys such as Ricky Minor, Will Lee, Verdine White, Tal Wilkenfeld, Hugh McDonald from Bon Jovi. So many top session musicians. The next level is where he's teamed up with Warwick to make real top professional grade instruments that you can buy directly off the shelf. Roger even handpicks the woods himself. I can't endorse these instruments enough. They're absolutely fantastic. These typically come in at a price range of between $3,000 to $4,000. So the third level is where things get super exciting, and this MetroExpress bass comes in. So Sadowsky and Warwick have teamed up to create an affordable bass which is made out, I believe, in Warwick's factory in China to Sadowsky's specifications. The concept behind this is to put a Sadowsky bass in reach of most bass guitar players out there with the quality and sound they are renowned for. So let's see what this is all about while I take this bass apart and demonstrate it. So before I demonstrate this bass in a bunch of different styles, let's talk about it. So probably obviously to you guys, this is based upon a Fender jazz bass design at heart, but what Roger Sadowsky has done is elevate it to the next level. He's created this beautiful, sleek kind of finish to it, and it's a really great thing about all Sadowsky basses. He cares very deeply about the weight of the bass. So this comes in around about 9.5 pounds and uses a wood called okum. So let's talk about the body now. So this body is candy apple red, and it has this beautiful sparkle. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but it looks really great to the naked eye. Now let's move on to the neck. So this is your typical Fender 34-inch scale length, so it feels really playable, and it's a jazz bass style feel neck, so it's pretty slim on the hands, which I love. So it's a maple back and a maple board to this. So what this is going to give you is a really nice zingy Fendery Marcus Miller type bright sound, perfect for slap bass. So let's talk about the hardware next, which seems fantastic quality to me. A bridge which says exactly what it does on the tin there. Now moving on here, something I was really hoping would be on this bass, because I love it on my Sadowsky bass, is the method of adjusting the truss rod here. There is this super cool wheel inside there, which you can put a screwdriver or an Allen key into it just to move the neck. It makes it so simple and so easy. So none of taking the neck off that you had to do on the old Fender basses. It makes it so easy to adjust. Now it has the Sadowsky new nut at the top there, which seems fantastic. And then the last thing over here, we have the Sadowsky tuning pegs up here, or tuning machines rather. These have a really beautiful rock solid feel to them, light and easy to move, but you don't feel like they're suddenly going to zing out of tune. The stability of the tuning of this instrument for the few weeks I've had it now has been absolutely fantastic, so I can really endorse these work. And then one last thing I absolutely love, I love the comedy of this, is there is a sticker on here which tells you not to put this in the trash can, just in case there's any ambiguity. So the last thing before I demonstrate what this bass sounds like, let's talk about the electronics. So in here are two jazz bass single coil pickups with the Sadowsky logo on there. And then we have some simple electronics in here. So we have a volume control, we have a pickup pan blend control there. We have a bass boost, so some active electronics here. So you can add a ton of bass to the sound of the bass. And then we have a treble boost here as well. And then one feature that I absolutely love and I find essential in any bass is a push-pull switch, or a switch to cut in the active electronics or take them out, just in case you want two different sounds or a battery runs out. So top marks for the electronics there. So to demonstrate the bass now, I'm going to work with both pickups on here and no treble and no bass added. So this is what it sounds like. So as you can hear, there's a beautifully rich, balanced jazz bass style sound, full of all of the important frequencies what we want to hear, rich basses, lots of clarity in the middle, and that lovely zing up the top. And from a playability perspective, I love this neck. It's got this super smooth kind of natural wood finish, which for me I love because it makes the neck really nice and fast and playable. So for me, the acid test is always, what does a bass sound like in a band context? So I'm going to give you 4 contrasting demonstrations so you can hear it in action. We're going to start off with both pickups up full fingerstyle using a track from our Epic Grooves backing track album over at eBassGuitar.com called What's Tina Got to Do With It? So as you can hear, that's a beautifully full and rich, balanced sound. Next, I want to check out how this bass punches through the mix. So I'm going to wind it onto the bridge pickup now and show you a track, or demonstrate you a track called Get Up On It, which is also from our Epic Groove backing track album over eBass Guitar. So as you can hear, a really good, punchy bridge jazz bass sound, kind of Jacko-esque if you want a sound that's really going to cut through the mix. So let's go to the other pickup now and go for more of an old school fat kind of vibe here. So I'm going to roll on to the neck pickup here and play you a track called My Boy, also from the Epic Grooves backing track album. So check out the neck pickup. So as you can hear, a really nice old school vintagey kind of sound there. So to finish these demonstrations off, I couldn't resist doing some slap bass for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put both pickups back on there. I'm going to add some treble and bass there. I'm going to put them about 40 to 50% on, so there's still bags of headroom in here. And we're going to really take advantage of this beautifully bright maple board, because this is where this bass really comes into its own. This is a groove by Lewis Johnson called Strawberry Letter 23. So as you can hear, to my ears, that is a wonderful slap bass sound, really inspiring. So let's wrap up. What do I think of this Sadowsky MetroExpress bass? Should it go in the trash can? No, absolutely not. This is a rock solid instrument. I'm staggered there is a bass this good out there for under $900, and it's so exciting because it puts the Sadowsky sound and the standard of their basses within reach of most bass players. So I urge you to go and check one out. Would I own this bass? Yes, absolutely. This is the perfect second bass for me to accompany the Sadowsky that's been with me for many, many moons. I'd be really comfortable playing this on any gig, and it's the kind of bass that I would like just to take away on flyaway gigs when I have to put basses in aeroplane holds, etc. So I'm not taking the super expensive bass out. I can relax a little bit and know that I've got a great bass with me. So I 100% endorse these. So exciting seeing these out in the marketplace. Well done, Sadowsky and Warwick. You continue to pioneer in the bass world. It's exciting stuff. So guys, that's the end of today's review video. I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget, at the time of making this video, you could be in with a chance of winning this bass over at the eBassGuitar giveaway. If you want to find out more, make sure you click the link in the description below to find out how you can enter and be in with a chance of laying your hands on this fabulous bass guitar. Cheers, I've been James from eBassGuitar.com, and I'll catch you next time.